Hey, what is happening? My name is Jared. In today's video, I'm going to be listing 10 things I think every single tradie needs. Okay, so first things first, before we get stuck into it, I thought I'd just mention I am a carpenter, apprentice carpenter. I'm a third year apprentice carpenter. So these things are obviously going to be kind of carpentry biased, but all in all, I think it should work for tradies in general. Okay, so number one, the first thing I think every single tradie needs, good pair of boots. I paid around, well actually my first pair of boots I only paid about 50 bucks for from Kmart, pair of steel cap work boots. They lasted probably 3 months and they weren't very comfortable. I'm a bit of a tight ass, so I have only spent about 150 on these. So the boots I wear are King G boots. I'm not sure like what model or whatever, but yeah, they're most trade shops and everything can you know, Total Tools and places like that sell them. But yeah, I've had these for over 12 months now and they're so comfortable, steel cap, and yeah, they do the job quite well. Okay, so number two would have to be an organised toolbox. Toolboxes, if you're a carpenter like myself, you're going into them every single day, you know, 20 times a day. So if you know where everything is and it's not just chucked in there, you can get that much more work done in one day. And yeah, it makes it so much easier on a job site. Okay, so on my ute I run 2 separate toolboxes. This one's got framing guns and my tool belt and just other electric tools. This one is the one I go into most often. The most annoying part is I have to take the side down every time, but you know, it's not that bad once you get used to it. And when you're working all day, it's open most of the time anyway. So this one is one of the drawer system toolboxes. So obviously I have all these drawers filled up with different things. So leads, Makita tools there, and then hand tools in this drawer, and so on and so forth. So yeah, a toolbox like this just makes everything so much easier. Everything has a spot, and yeah, it's quicker to pack up, it's quicker to find your tools, and I just find it way easier. Okay, so number three is, it took me probably my second year of working to realise how important it was. Good case for your phone. The younger kids like me, I'm 20, on my phone all the time at Smoko, but even in work you're always using your phone. You know, you bring your phone out as a calculator, you're checking standards and things like that, or you know, phone calls and whatnot. If you're on a roof and you drop your phone, and if it doesn't have a case on it, obviously it's going to shoot itself, especially an iPhone. But yeah, I have the life-proof case, and yeah, I've dropped this off roofs, waterproof, dustproof. Yeah, they're brilliant. Now that I have one, I don't think I'd ever be able to have a phone that doesn't have a good case on it. And yeah, life-proof are probably one of the best ones out there. Nice slim line. Yeah, great cases. Number four is convenient. It's an esky. Conveniently what I'm sitting on at the moment. I think every tradie needs a decent esky. You see sometimes people rock up to job sites with one of the little soft lunchbox like what you had for school. I mean, yeah, it's good, but the amount of times that you use an esky as a seat, the amount of times that I use my esky as a little step ladder when I need it sometimes, they're so convenient. Yeah, you can fit a lot of food in it, and if you're working hard you're going to eat a lot of food. So yeah, bit of a strange one, but yeah, I definitely think you need a good esky for work. And yeah, you'll find a million different uses to use your esky besides store your food in it. So it's a great one. Okay, that brings us to number five. Number five is a, there you go, what are you doing? Number five is a comfy tool belt. Very carpentry based, but yeah, there's lots of other trades that use tool belts. I have the Makita tool belt. They bring out a couple different ones. The big heavy-waisted one like this is definitely, I think, the best one. They're similar to the Buckaroo tool belts. Admittedly, the Buckaroo tool belts are probably better, but you know, as I said before, I'm a bit of a tight ass, so these do the same thing. 3 pouches on the side, 2 different types of fixings, which are very necessary. This one has, you know, your square, your ruler, things like that. Hammer, chisels, pencils, punches, different things like that. As a chippy, you commonly always have a nail gun on you, framing gun on you. They're pretty heavy, so it's good to have a good tool belt like this. The blokes that I worked with when I first started working with them had just your normal apron style tool belt. I bought this one probably a month into having my carpentry apprenticeship, and then a couple months later they all got them because they realised how good they were with, you know, your heavy sides on here, and you can carry so much more weight. Doesn't hurt your back hardly as much, and yeah, they're much better tool belts, and I guarantee if you get one from having a normal apron tool belt, you'll notice a difference, you know, straight away. So much more comfortable, and yeah, bloody good. Okay, number 6. Number 6 is a big hat, wide brim hat. I used to wear the straw hats, you know, your ones you pick up from Kmart, or your big rip curl ones. They're good until it rains, and then when it rains they normally you know, turn to shit. They don't really last very well. So a hat like this, wide brim hat that's soft, you know, you can put it through the wash 1,000 times, get concrete all over it, and it's still all good. Yeah, definitely worth it. Keeps all the sawdust out of your hair, and most importantly, don't get sunburnt. So I think a nice big hat is definitely important. Okay, number 7, good pair of sunglasses. I went through the phase of buying cheap sunglasses from the servo and things like that. Nothing wrong with doing that, although they break obviously really quickly. Every time you drop them they break. A couple months ago I paid $130 for these Dragon sunglasses, polarized. They've got a full warranty on them, which, I mean, if you step on them it's not going to cover you, but yeah, if the arm breaks off or something like that, yeah, they'll obviously cover you. But yeah, good pair of sunglasses. You wear them to keep, you know, the sun out of your eyes, but also great safety glasses. So when you're cutting with a drop saw or something, instead of getting clear safety glasses out, you can wear your sunnies. So definitely important. To show you how important, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but a couple days into having these, I was chipping bricks out, and a brick bounced off one of the walls and smacked my brand new sunglasses. Scratched my lenses, which made me quite angry, but I guess better the lenses than my eyeball. So yeah, definitely important thing to have. Number 8, good pair of earmuffs. Probably been told 1,000 times before, ears are important. Doesn't take much to go deaf, so good pair of earmuffs. Obviously you don't wear them 24/7, but if you're on a drop saw cutting, you know, noggins, 100 noggins, so you might need these. Using a framing gun right next to your face, need some earmuffs. I paid a little bit extra, got these ones. Obviously full noise cancelling, built-in radio, which is probably one of the best things I've ever had on a job site. When you're sitting there doing one thing for ages, put your earmuffs on, you know, put Triple J on, best thing ever. I also use them on the farm that I live on, you know, sitting down mowing the lawn for 2 hours straight. Awesome to have. Yeah, probably one of the best things I've bought as a carpenter besides, you know, standard things. But yeah, great to have. Cannot stress enough how important it is to wear earmuffs while you're working. So, number 9, first aid kit. Most people probably have these in their ute, their car. But yeah, first aid kit. You know, if you're working working hard, you're bound to hurt yourself now and then. This is a really simple first aid kit. It's got band-aids, bandages, tape, you know, gloves and things like that. It'll make it's not going to stop you from bleeding out if you chop your arm off. But yeah, it's basic, and yeah, I use it a lot because I'm clumsy and always hurt myself. But yeah, this stays up in the toolbox up there. Yeah, definitely something to have. Definitely something to consider keeping in your ute all the time. Even when you just like going, you know, camping or something, it's handy to have in there. So, first aid kit. Not sure how much this cost. Got it for a Christmas present, but I'd assume they're only, you know, $15, $20 for a simple basic one like this. Yeah, definitely something to have on a job site. Even if someone else has got one, keep your own just in case you're on your own one day. So yeah, definitely a first aid kit. Okay, that brings us to number 10. Last but not least, a good car. When I started my apprenticeship, like the day after I got my apprenticeship, I bought a Subaru Forester. I love to go snowboarding and ride my push bike, so I thought, oh, I'll get a Subaru Forester. Chuck the snowboards in there and, you know, go ride push bike jumps, and it's a great car. It was a great car until I realised that I can't put any tools in it, can't carry any timber on it. So yeah, I sold that probably 6 months after I bought it, and bought the ute that I have now. This is a club cab Trident. Fairly new. I'm pretty lucky that I got a fairly new car for a cheap price. But yeah, you know, big toolboxes on the back. Like I said before, I've got you know, your 2 toolboxes here. Plenty of stuff in it. If you need to pick up sand, you can put sand in there or gravel in there, you know. We've got the 2 lower toolboxes down here. These ones are, this one here is set up for 4-wheel driving. It has like an air compressor and things in it like that. But this one here has your ratchet straps and your rope for tying stuff down. You know, fridge in the back, which is obviously not that important, but it's so handy to have. Yeah, if you're going to take your job seriously and you're going to, you know, you're going to be a carpenter, or in my case, hopefully a builder down the track, I cannot stress having a decent ute enough. Great to have. I go full driving most weekends now as well, which is also great fun. Get out camping, so yeah, it's good to have a good ute, and definitely worth investing in getting a good ute. Okay, so they're the 10 things I think every tradie needs. Like I said, I'm only 3 years into doing my carpentry apprenticeship, so obviously I'm not going to know all of them. I've only been around for 3 years. But yeah, they're the 10 things that I think every tradie needs, and you know, 10 years down the track, obviously they'll probably be all different. But yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video if you thought the things were different and handy, and yeah, subscribe for more videos like this. I'm also doing a cabin build series, which is just over there. I'm doing at the moment as well. So subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.